I would like to give you a quick demonstration of how the EnviroCloth, the window cloth, and the dust mitt all work together to eliminate 90% of the chemicals that you would need to use in your home. I'm going to start with the EnviroCloth. This is the everything cloth, and what makes this different from a box store microfiber is the amount of microfiber it has in it. First of all, it has 10,000 miles of microfiber, which means that if you took it into Canada, pulled a thread, and unraveled it, it would go halfway down into the Gulf of Mexico. That is a ton of microfiber in this cloth. Also, the fiber in the microfiber is 1/200th the size of a human hair. So if you took one of your hairs and split it down 200 times, that's how tiny the microfiber is in this cloth, which is totally amazing. The third thing, and I think probably the neatest thing about the microfiber cloth, is it has silver embedded in it. And what that means is the silver will self-purify the cloth so that when the cloth pulls the gunk up off of the surface, say from your counter, it traps it into the microfiber, and then anything left into it after you've rinsed it out really well and rubbed it together, it will self-purify itself. So I want to show you what that means. I've got a piece of raw chicken here on the plate, and I'm going to take that raw chicken and I'm going to just rub it around on this plate. So we all know raw chicken is completely disgusting, and it breeds a lot of bacteria, and you can get really sick if you don't clean the surface properly. So I'm just gonna get the surface scooped up with a lot of chicken, and hopefully you can see there, it's on my fingers, it's all over the plate. And I'm going to first wipe my fingers on the EnviroCloth. You can see there's a little piece of chicken there. This is a protein test swab, and this is going to test for the presence of protein. It will turn purple, or the lack of presence of protein. So I'm going to run this swab over the plate really well so that you'll see that there is in fact chicken goop on this plate. And I will throw the little swab in its container and give it a pop. And as you can see, the tip is starting to turn purple, and I'll show you here just in another, you can already start to see the solution is turning more and more purple, and it will continue to turn purple pretty quickly because that's saying, yes, there is protein on that plate. So it wouldn't be safe to eat off this plate right now. I'm gonna take my EnviroCloth, I've gotten it wet and wrung it out, and I folded it into fourths. I'm gonna use it and wipe it flat on the surface. So this side has chicken on it. I'm gonna grab a clean side, the other side, just to make sure that all that chicken goop is off. Now, these two sides have chicken goop. I'm gonna fold it to get two more clean sides. Put my cloth down here. As you can see, this is the purple protein test swab. It's completely purple now. Now here's a clean test swab, no solution in it. And I'm going to rub the plate again and really make sure that I've rubbed everywhere on the surface, just so that we can make sure I got all of the chicken goop up off the plate. I'm gonna pop it back in here. And as you can see, it's green. Green means go. I can eat off this plate. So purple says, hold up, it's dirty. The green says, this plate is now clean. I can eat off this plate. I can lick on the plate and I won't get sick. So you can know that using water in a cloth from Norwex, the EnviroCloth, is going to actually work. It's going to pick up not only dirt and dust and sticky and greasy off your countertop, but it's also going to pick up viruses and bacteria. And we test for protein because that's the smallest particle that we can test for. It's even smaller than viruses and bacteria. So totally safe to use water in a cloth. Who knew? The next product I want to show you is the window cloth. It's the buddy of the EnviroCloth. They work together. So I'm actually just going to show you, if this were your mirror or your window and it was dirty, say it had toothpaste splatter and soap on it, I would take a wet EnviroCloth and I'd wipe the surface and then I would dry it. It's going to leave your surface streak free. But now I want to show you what happens when you put butter on that surface. So pretend like this is a window or a mirror that you would have and it's dirty. I'm going to show you that the EnviroCloth is going to completely, there's the butter right there, pick up any of that dirt, debris, and we all know how hard it is to get butter up. And then I'm going to take my window cloth and dry the surface. It's completely dry, completely streak free, super shiny. It's really, really fast, really simple. And as you can see, the butter is left in my EnviroCloth. How I would go clean the EnviroCloth is I would take it, unfold it, I would grab warm hot water and from your faucet and rub it really well against itself to knock the debris out that's been trapped inside the cloth. From there, the silver will self-purify the cloth with anything remaining in that cloth. You just want to hang it up and let it dry. Once it's dry, you're good to go. The dust mitt is really fast and really easy. You simply run it along the surface of wood or glass. You can go back and forth quite easily, and the dust gets trapped in the surface. As you can see, I went ahead and dusted some other spots in my home, but you can see the dust kind of trapped up in there. And what it does is it sucks the dust off of the surface that you're cleaning and into the mitt, deep into the fibers, which is really a relief for anyone that has asthma or allergies or anybody that suffers in your home. And then I would take my rubber brush, take my mitt outside and brush it really well and really vigorously, and that's going to release the dust and the dirt that's trapped in the microfiber of the mitt outside, so it's not in your home, and it's also going to restatic and recharge your dust mitt.